In Chapter 2, we're going to deal with titles and mattes. Most continuum filters include the title matte parameter group. This allows you to apply filters to titles or mattes without affecting the background. You need to check the Apply to Title Matte button in order for it to look correct, and we'll talk about that later in the chapter. It's useful for adding interest and depth to the titles created in the Avid title tool. Here I've added an emboss effect to a standard Avid title. It looks pretty different. Continuum also allows you to apply 2 or more effects to a title or matte using the multi-filter controls, and those are down here. So for instance, if I wanted to add another filter, I could click on the multi-filter start and then add something like a blur, which I've already done, and add a certain amount of blur. So now I have an emboss and a blur on top of that. And again, we'll go into detail and show you exactly how to do that later in this chapter. The multi-filters are also good for working with keys, especially something like a Chroma Key. And here I have a Chroma Key. And we're going to step into that in the effect mode. And you can see the key here by turning on the bypass effect that I'm keying here over the background. And I've added a blur over the top of it. And as I add to the blur amount, you can see it's a pretty cool effect. It's only affecting the part of the image that's being keyed, and it's leaving the background alone. We'll cover that in more detail in the keying section later.